Let us understand the neutralization reaction by an activity. Take about 2 ml of dilute NaOH solution in a test tube and add 2 drops of phenolphthalein solution. What is the color of the solution? Add dilute HCl solution to the above solution drop by drop. Is there any color change for the reaction mixture? Why did the color of phenolphthalein change after the addition of an acid? Now, add a few drops of NaOH to the above mixture. Does the pink color of phenolphthalein reappear? Why do you think this has happened? Observation. On adding the phenolphthalein in NaOH solution, the color becomes pink. And adding HCl, the pink color disappears slowly and it becomes colorless due to neutralization of base with acid. And the medium finally changes from alkaline to acidic. The pink color reappears on adding NaOH dropwise, that is by changing the medium from acidic to alkaline. Conclusion. Disappearance of pink color of the solution shows that acid has neutralized the base to form salt and water, and reappearance of the pink color shows that the amount of base is increased in the solution. The effect of base is nullified by an acid and vice versa. Equation for the reaction is NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O. Base plus acid gives salt plus water. The type of reaction is neutralization reaction. Let us understand the reaction of metallic oxides with acids by an activity. Activity 2.7. Take a small amount of copper oxide in a beaker and add dilute hydrochloric acid slowly while stirring. Note the color of the solution. What has happened to the copper oxide? Observation. As soon as the dilute HCl is added, the blue-green color appears due to the formation of CuCl2. CuO, copper oxide, when reacts with hydrochloric acid HCl, gives copper chloride CuCl2 plus water H2O. From the above observations, we come to conclusion that when metallic oxide reacts with acids, then salt and water are formed. It is an example of neutralization reaction. This activity proves that metal oxides are basic in nature. Reaction of non-metallic oxide with base. Recall the activity 2.5. And CO2 reacts with CaOH twice, that's a formation of CaCO3 plus H2O. Carbon is non-metal, its oxide CO2. When it reacts with the base CaOH twice calcium hydroxide, it produces a salt CaCO3 calcium carbonate and water. General equation, non-metallic oxide plus base gives salt plus water. It is similar to that of the acid-base reaction. From the above, we concluded that non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Let us see the question number 1 in page number 18. You have been provided with 3 test tubes. One of them contains distilled water and the other 2 contain an acidic solution and a basic solution respectively. If you are given only red litmus paper, how will you identify the contents of each test tube? Answer. First of all, we will dip the red litmus paper in all the 3 test tubes. The test tube which contain base will change this red litmus blue. Take out this test tube. Now we will dip this blue litmus into remaining 2 test tubes. The blue litmus paper will be changed by acidic solution to red. The remaining third tube will have water. Now take page number 22, question number 1. Why should curd and sour substances not be kept in brass and copper vessels? Answer. We know that curd and sour substances contain acids. When these are stored in brass and copper vessels, then these vessels get corroded and some toxic substances are produced. These toxic substances may contaminate the food items. Question number 2. Which gas is usually liberated when an acid reacts with a metal? Illustrate with an example. How will you test for the presence of this gas? Answer. Generally, hydrogen gas is liberated when acid reacts with metal. The very common example is reaction of zinc with acids. Zn plus 2HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. The hydrogen gas is tested by burning test. When burning matchstick is brought near the cylinder filled with hydrogen gas, it burns with pop sound. Question number 3. Metal compound A reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid to produce effervescence. The gas evolved extinguishes a burning candle. Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction if one of the compounds formed is calcium chloride. Answer. This compound may be calcium carbonate because the metal carbonates react with acid to produce CO2, which comes out with effervescence. As CO2 is heavier than oxygen, it cuts the supply of oxygen and stops the burning candle. Equation for the reaction CaCO3 plus 2HCl gives CaCl2 plus H2O plus CO2.